Hey everyone, welcome back to PlaycrastiNation Population 375, and welcome back to the next episode of our Pokemon Fire Red Scrambled Egglocke. Today, guys, we have some stuff to talk about right here at the beginning, so let's go ahead and get that out of the way. So I left it up to you guys in the last episode. As you remember, I told you about the conundrum with having 6 Pokemon on the team at the same time, and not being able to heal them, obviously, and trying to figure out how to hatch eggs. I made that my fear pretty well known, and I think I've come to a solution. So a vast majority of you guys said to go down to a squad of 5. That way we always have that last slot open, that way we can always be hatching eggs, and I agree with that for the most part, with a bit of an alteration. So I think it makes sense to only have a squad of 5, unless we know we're about to make a sacrifice and there will not be an encounter for a while. So basically it's a very small chance this is going to happen, but today's episode is a perfect example. We're going to need to make a sacrifice extremely soon, and we're not getting an encounter until we finish Mount Moon to our this way. And I don't think we're going to even finish Mount Moon today. I'm going to try, but we might. And at the very least, if we get to the next town, we may make a sacrifice at the very end of this episode. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to keep this squad of 6. And then when we need to make a sacrifice, we'll make a sacrifice from this squad of 6. And from there, we will go down to a squad of 5. The main reason I wanted to do this was because I do want to train up Brady a bit. At least currently, I think Brady makes the most sense. Of the 3 Pokemon we hatched at the end of last episode, I do think that Brady makes the most sense to start training, so that is what I'm going to do. We're also going to finish up. I did skip a few trainers over here, and I think by a few, I mean, yeah, literally just this one. So we'll fight this trainer, get Brady a little bit of experience, and we'll be on our merry way. I also want to go by escape ropes, just in case things go, like, horribly, horribly wrong. 14, eh? Level 14 Masquerain with Intimidate. I don't like that. I don't like that, but obviously Panzer is a great enemy for this thing that, yeah, will pretty much destroy it. As you can see, we're running low on Dropex, so our tank is running out of, what do tanks shoot? Shells? We're running out of shells, and which is almost as bad as running out of shells and cheese, which I have done a couple times before in my life. We are not going to, excuse me, it's always good to start recording and just cough uncontrollably. Oh my gosh, there's actually an ant inside of my mouth. Just kidding, there's not. Today, what are we, well, I don't know where I am. Okay, so I want to go to the Pokemart real fast. And I don't know if they sell escape ropes. They do. And I figure it's good to just buy 5. Man, those are expensive. I figure it's still good to buy them, though. Probably good to buy like 5 repels as well, just in case things get terrifying. Maybe buy a few more potions. That sounds good. I do not like the sound of that cash register. I don't know why. I'm used to the sound of buying things in Pokemon Sun and Moon, and I like that sound way better. Good gravy. Brady's, speaking of gravy Brady, I mean Brady gravy. Brady's pretty much already leveled up, which is good. All right, I think we're ready to enter Mount Moon. We will fight this thing just because. Theory, you want to go ahead and take this thing down? Yeah, get some confusions off. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Gotta be careful with the speed up because the speed up goes so fast that things could go wrong in literally the blink of an eye, and I do not want that to happen. Let's go for a nice little sludge bomb here. We are so many levels up, and poison type moves are all physical in this game because no physical specials split, which is a good for us. Okay, so we're gonna try and make it as far into Mount Moon as we can. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of Pokemon and a lot of trainers that we're gonna have to face, so it's gonna be kind of difficult, but we're still gonna try nonetheless. That Astonish, man, that Astonish has been tearing me up. Let's fight this bug trainer. There's also gonna be a lot of items to grab though, which is good. So I'm going to try not to like, oh my gosh, another Masquerain. Well, we know our answer for it, but unfortunately our answer is running out of PP. Let's go for some Swifts just because we have them. I want to, in an ideal world, we will get through, nice, a crit. In the ideal world, we will get through Mount Moon without having to make the sacrifice. I think we will. I don't see how we don't. Probably Era. Probably Era for this. Ira, I'm putting a lot of faith in you here. It is a Steelix, but I doubt it's going to have any Steel-type moves this early on. You wouldn't think, right? Like, it's not going to know Iron Tail at level 11. So we'll go for the Water Gun, which hopefully just takes you out, but it's only singularly effective. It's not quad effective, so... And Bind, yeah, okay. We got nothing to worry about. Not worried about Bind. Yeah, ideally we can make it through Mount Moon without having to use the sacrifice. Worst case scenario, I bought the escape ropes. If we just run out of moves and I think we're going to lose, we can run away and use our sacrifice then. The good thing, so like I said, once we sacrifice, we'll go down to a squad of 5. And the good thing actually about having a squad of 5, silver powder, the good thing about having a squad of 5 that I didn't realize at first, but now that I think about it after the fact, makes complete and total sense, is the fact, no, we didn't fight you, is the fact that our Pokemon will probably be a much higher level because instead of splitting it among 6 Pokemon, we're going to be split. All right. Another terrifying Pokemon. Well, Panzer was our answer for Whiscash, and I think it's going to have to be the answer for Swampert as well. This is a very scary Pokemon. Mudslap, of course, does not affect us, so probably only have Water Gun for us, so that's not too scary. Let's go for a Drill Peck. It's going to do the most damage, but it's still not going to do a ton. And you're going to start growling me. Dark-type moves are special in this game, so let's hit them on the special side, even though our special... Oh my gosh, I cannot do that. We got to go for Drill Pecks. I don't want to waste these moves. I really do not want to... I don't want to waste these moves, but I'm also pretty scared. I do not want to waste this last Drill Peck yet. Water Gun coming in. All right, let's go for Swift. Let's go for Swift. Please be a 2-hit KO. That's going to be a 2-hit KO, and that is the way. I like it. Okay. We are running into some scary Pokemon. The scary Pokemon are an issue, especially as we start to dwindle here on PP, because one more Drill Peck, I think, is all we have. Oh, we're so close to needing a heal. We probably could use a heal right now if I was not being crazy, but I'm trying to push it as far as I can go. Like, ideally, we would not use it until we get out of this cave. Like, first thing, as soon as we get into Cerulean City, I'm fine with using the... that thing, and then once we use the sacrifice, we can also get our encounter that's on Route 4, I believe. This thing. Just one of these things? No biggie. All right. Yeah. Good day. Now, we could Iron Tail, but I don't trust this thing at all. Oh, what do? You could go into Savage. You got some quad effective. I think you go into Savage. Savage, please hang on for me. What does this thing want to do? It's going to leer me. That is terrifying. I think a high jump kick will take it out, but I'm nervous about the crashing, but it's going to bite me first. It's not very effective. We go for the high jump kick. We land it, and it does not quite get the job done, but remember, we do have Mach Punch, which has priority, and we will take out the Tyranitar. Good job, Savage. Look at you go. You should get a lot of experience for this because you deserve it. You just stared in the face of a T-Tar and took it down. Look at him, his little cauliflower ear. Double kick on Brady. I may actually teach it double kick just because, like, Amnesia's probably good strategically, but I think having 30 extra was double kick 30 PP, 20 PP, whatever it is, having that many extra moves, and it's physical, so it kind of feeds off of Nidoking's strength. I think it's going to be good to have. Of course, we have our fighting type in Savage, but, you know, worst comes to worst, Milotic. Worst comes to worst, it'd be nice to have a backup as well. Okay, Milotic, we're going to go into Spork. We are running out of Thunder Punches. Like, very quickly running out of Thunder Punches. We have 4 left. We're going to use a Thunder Punch here. Hopefully it's a 2 Thunder Punch KO. It looks like it's going to be as long as you don't start recovering. You go for Wrap, which does not bother me in the slightest. Go for that second Thunder Punch and take out the Milotic. This trainer's not great. I don't know why he's a grunt. This man should probably be a little bit higher up in the ranks at Team Rocket HQ. Going to end with a Sandshrew. That is not bad for us in the slightest. Go into Ira. let Era get a little bit of screen time. I love looking at this Lapras. It's such a beautiful Pokemon, and that's gonna go ahead and take out the Sandshrew. Perfect. Era goes to level 12. Fantastic. Yeah, guys, I'm a little nervous about getting through this cave, but if you guys believe in me, then maybe we'll be able to get it done. We find a Quick Claw. Not a bad item to just give to a Pokemon. Yeah, not a bad item to... Who's our slowest Pokemon? I'm going to give this to Panzer. Panzer's probably the slowest, so we will give you this for now, and we will just continue on our way. How's everybody doing healing-wise? Anybody need a little bit of potions? Yeah, we need a little bit of potions to go around. Everybody could use a little bit. It's not a good situation. We're using a lot of potions. We're running out of those. Luckily, we're fighting trainers, so we should be getting a lot of money. But the difficulty is ramping up pretty considerably from the first couple. Yes, the first legendary. Fantastic. And obviously, Celebi, are you grass psychic or grass or psychic? How do I not know what type Celebi is? I think it's pure psychic. Let me look it up just to make sure. I think it's a pure psychic type, in which case we don't really have anything for it, but I'll figure it out. I'll probably go into Panzer. Let's check Celebi out real fast. Celebi is a grass psychic type. Okay, so in that case, we actually can go into Spork. Yes, we can go into Spork, and Spork can use a little bit of Fire Punch or Ice Punch. Going for the recovers? I don't think so. Let's see if we can... the recovers are going to be annoying. Confusion's coming in. That shouldn't do too much. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Celebi. What is that? Like the name of my toe? Fungus? I don't know what that means. Spork goes to level 15. We are very close. Apom! We are very close to... let's let Brady actually take someone on himself. We are very close to getting ourselves our... Spoiler alert, but Spork is actually finally going to have a piece of silverware, and I'm pretty excited for that. Okay, go for the second double kick. Oh, you're gonna put sand in Brady's eyes? Oh, Brady doesn't care. Brady's the most accurate Nidoran on Gillette Stadium. Anyway, Brady, please grow another level. Thank you so much. Don't forget, guys, we have a Moonstone, so what does this thing evolve at? 18? That's a pretty quick Nidoking. Now, I think... we may want to hold off on actually evolving it into the Nidoking because I'm pretty sure it learns better moves. Dragon Scale? I can't tell you guys. I'm not allowed to let you guys know why that's exciting. Just know that that Dragon Scale is extremely exciting. Because I'm not going to say why, but it's good. A Dragon Scale is a good item. It's an evolution item if we ever happen to need it in the future. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Why? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this today? Why? Any reason? All of the best Pokemon in the game? So I would love to go into Spork because he has Ice Punch. But I'm very nervous about a bite from this thing. In fact, I'm going to look it up because I am extremely scared of bite from this thing. This is a monster of a Pokemon, and if I lose my Spork one level before it gains a spoon, I will throw away every spoon that is in my house. Okay, we go into here, we go to Salamence, which is at the very end of the dex, and we look in Fire Red Leaf Green. It starts with Bite. It starts with Rage, Bite, Headbutt, Leer, and at this level it, I think, what was it, level 15? It doesn't know anything else, but it's definitely going to have Bite. I'm not risking that. So the most it can know is Rage, Bite, and Headbutt. So really, we're pretty safe to go into Panzer here. We're probably even safe to stick with Brady, but I don't think Brady has too much to offer in this case. Panzer is the safest option. Era is not a bad option either, although all we have to hit it is Water Gun, so I guess we'll go into Panzer, and we're just going to outlive this thing, essentially. Alright, except for the whole defense boost thing. Those are going to be kind of obnoxious, but it's only going to take 4 Swifts to get the job. 3 Swifts, I should say. I can do math. To get the job done, so just glide past the Salamence, and let's go into... You know, it's not a Dragonite. I can be appreciative of that. It is not a Dragonite. Now, are you going to have... Dragon Rage. You might have Dragon Rage. I really hope I banned early Dragon Rage. Spork's gonna outspeed. Spork is gonna outspeed, and we're gonna do a special Ice Punch. You should be fine, Spork. I think you're gonna be fine here. Go for the Ice Punch. In the worst case scenario that this doesn't KO, which I think it's going to one-hit KO, yes, okay, nothing to worry about. Don't worry, no Dragon Rages. They don't exist. I am calm. Dragon Calm is what they call me. That in the world of Pokemon, that's what I am known as. Grovyle. Brady, get in here. Brady, get in here and Sludge Bomb this little boy back to the Shadow Realm if you could. Thank you so much. Let's not forget Brady has Toxic. We can use statuses if we need to. I'm mostly just going for like all-out attacks right now, but there may come a day where we need to play a little bit more strategically. Probably pretty soon. Okay, I would really love to make it through this cave today. Like, that was the idea. Oh, it's an EXP share! And I can use it if I want to. I'll probably only use it during grinding, just to make things a little bit quicker. An X Defend, that's not that exciting. Excavating for fossils, interesting. Like I said, I will probably only use it for... I'm like actually scared to fight trainers because we're actually going through the gauntlet. Oh, this is not a fun Pokemon to fight either. We are actually being put through the ringer today, but it's okay. Go for the double kick on this thing. We are like, I wonder why we're gaining levels so fast. I don't know if it's just because, yes, Poison Point. I don't know if it's just that the Pokemon that we're facing are, because we're fighting like Salamences and Kangaskhans and Tyrannitars, we're just getting way more experience. I don't know if that's the case. Is Weepinbell part poison? I can't remember if Weepinbell is part poison or not. Weepinbell, you part poison? This is not helping, by the way, with the whole... I would really like to get done with this cave by the end of today. But I need to know if Weepinbell is poison because I need to know if a Psychic's going to take it out. Weepinbell is part... it is part poison. So I'm going to go into Theory. Theory hasn't seen much love today. And let's Psychic this thing into next Tuesday. I was thinking Rap. What are you, P. Diddy? All right, go ahead and take that Weepinbell out. And it's a crit on top of it. Theory is going to grow to level 11. Wants to learn Double Team? I don't think so, although, you know, my little lettuce-headed friend, it could be kind of beneficial. I don't think it's going to be worth it for us. Okay, we don't have that much. I forgot, this cave's not terribly big, so we're not going to have too much more to get through. Another item. All right, just kidding. Another Geodude. TM18? What is TM18? I skipped past it so fast I didn't see it. It's Rain Dance. I did not randomize TMs, by the way, so you don't have to worry about those being randomized. Those will be the same as they always are. 1 Zinc equals like $5,000, so that's money. And money is important. As you can see, we're running pretty low on supplies in terms of healing. A Magmar is here. That is not scary at all because I have Ira. Ira's kind of far behind. I guess we're not... No poison? The poison's not great. The poison's not super fun. We also only... Let's be careful because we only have 4 water guns left. And we will not have a water type move after that, so... Kind of scary. Brady goes to level 16. Is that going to turn you unknown? Who wants to take on unknown? Who wants to take on unknown? I don't know. Panzer, get in here, Panzer. It's like, I did not mean to use my last Drill Peck. I really wanted to use Pursuit. That's how the cookie crumbles. It's Brady's time to shine. Brady, 16, not 18. Okay, so Brady is going to evolve right now. And I almost skipped past it because I did not think it was evolving. I apologize for that. But the magic is happening before us, and Brady is going to evolve from a Nidoran into a Nidorino. And, if I may be so daring, we do have the Moonstone. The question is there any reason to wait to use it? If I go to Cerebi.net, and I look at, because some Pokemon, when you use a stone to evolve them, they once they're in their final stage, they can no longer learn moves that they would have learned if they were still a Nidorino. But this thing's moveset is already pretty stacked. So yes, once we evolve it, the only move it learns is Thrash at level 22 and Mega Horn at level 43. Whereas if we kept it a Nidorino, it would learn Poison Sting at 18, Horn Attack at 22, Helping Hand at 26, Fury. I don't care about any of those. I just want a Nidoking. If I maybe so, if it's a little crazy to say, I just want a Nidoking. And the randomizer gave us a moonstone. And so you know what, Brady? Go ahead and eat this moonstone. Nom on that rock for me, if you will. And let's go ahead and, in its full glory this time, no speed up button. Let's watch this magic unfold. I have to do 2 edits for this. I gotta edit it from a Nidoran into a Nidorino, and then a Nidorino into a Nidoking. It's a lot of work, but it's okay because we have a Nidoking. So why does he look like that in this game? It's okay though because we have a Nidoking, so I have no room to complain. Let us use one of our 10 antidotes on Ira. Wake Ira up from her poisoning, which is not... There's no waking up. Wake me up, and I can't, I'm poisoned. Wake me up, save me! Alright. I know we're using Brady a lot, but Brady is like the only Pokemon with PP? I'm gonna start saying power points because I hate saying PP, but it is the only Pokemon with PP remaining, so it kind of just is making sense at this point. Let's go for the Iron Tail. I'm so sorry, Smoochum, but you're gonna get bodied by this thing. Pidgeot? Spork, if you want to come on in, we can get 2 evolutions in 1 episode. I don't care. Go for that Ice Punch. Freeze this bird's little feathers, if you will. Oh no, this should have flown south for the winter. Oh, I saw a bird the other day. I was a little confused about it. It's very cold in St. Louis, by the way, where I live. And I saw a bird just chilling the other day, and he was just like pecking at the ground, looking for stuff. The ground was frozen solid, but he was pecking at it nonetheless, like he thought he was going to get something from it. I didn't have the heart to tell him that all of his friends have gone south for the winter, and that got me thinking. Do birds instinctually know that there's another evolution that I almost skipped past because I'm talking about birds? Spork is evolving. And gonna get another piece of silverware. Do I have a spoon? Why do I not have a spoon? I mean, why would I have a spoon in my room? But still, look at that spoon. Take out a couple divots of the top. You got yourself a Spork. Most important thing is, though, Spork has evolved into Kadabra and has learned Confusion. That is going to be so clutch for us. But anyway, the birds. Let's get back to bird talk. I was wondering, are they born, hatched, I should say, from the egg, knowing that, hey, when it gets really cold, you're going to fly in that direction? Is it just like a natural phenomenon inside of birds that they know to do this? Flaffy. Let's go into Savage and use a little Earthquake. Is it natural like that, or is it like parent birds tell the kid birds, hey, tweet, hey, by the way, in the winter we go south. And then you genius, you made me waste a PP of a move. I don't appreciate that, and so I'm going to Ice Punch you. Goodbye. And now you got this Flaffy. I'm going right back in. You're going to getting the Earthquake that you so deserved. You just 1 turn later. What if a bird has no friends? Which is kind of a sad thought to think about. What if a bird has no friends and none of because it has no friends, he doesn't know Potion, that helps. He doesn't know, or she doesn't know that they're supposed to go south for the winter. I started thinking about that and I got really sad, so I stopped thinking about it, but now I'm talking about it again, so aka I'm thinking about it again. I would love to put Ira out front, by the way, but don't have a lot of PP. X attack. We're gonna sell all of these. I guess at the very least we can, switch train Ira a bit, so that's not a horrible situation. Slow King, huh? Let's go into Panzer, and it's not super fun. Let's get the Pursuit off. That's not a lot of damage. It's not a lot of damage. Okay. If we could wake up, I would be pretty excited if we could wake me up inside. Let's go for a Steel Wing, although we've been growled, so it's probably going to do, yeah, like literally nothing. All right, Panzer. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to get this job done. Who is? I guess Spork and a little bit, oh my gosh, help. A little bit of Thunder Punch. Only have 1 Thunder Punch left, so let's remember this. I started thinking... Related to birds, I started thinking of other Animal Kingdom situations where animals just seem to know what to do. So I saw this video on YouTube the other day, at where you see most videos, of a turtle who had fallen on his back. Obviously, when you fall on your back, like Life Alert, you can't get up. He had fallen on his back, a Swallots, go into theory. He had fallen on his back, and another turtle was All right then. Okay. So Theory just fell on her back, and she cannot get up. That's bad. I hope that's fairly obvious that that's bad. Mostly because, spoiler, I didn't want to, I don't want to be mean to Theory. Here's the thing, Theory. Pretend you're not hearing that. She's dead now, so she can't hear me. I was going to sacrifice Theory anyway. I've been thinking about it for a little bit, and Theory, I'm sorry if you sent in Theory, but Theory was going to be my sacrifice because we already have Spork as a psychic type, and if I'm only going to be carrying 5 Pokemon on the team, it really doesn't make sense to have dual types. And the coverage on Spork was significantly better than the coverage on... I'm like kind of in between a rock and a hard place, and I'm a little scared. Espeon. It's going to Panzer. Obviously needs some healing, and I forgot to heal it up in between battles, so that's on me. A little shooketh about my whole Theory dying. Oh, that's just a theory. Last time I can say that bad joke, so you guys are pretty fortunate that you don't have to hear that anymore. There we go. Take down the Espeon. I was going to sacrifice her. The problem is I now cannot sacrifice her because she's dead, which means I have to rethink my entire thought process about who I was going to sacrifice. That's pretty bad. Another Moonstone! It's in Mountain Moon as well. It makes so much sense. Okay, how's it going? Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine! He's upset. He's upset I'm going to take his fossil. Magnemite, that's the Pokemon you actually have. Congratulations, I'm going into Savage. And I'm going to high jump kick you into next week. Oh, that's not great. I'm going to hit myself in confusion and crash and keep going. Do they both happen or does only one happen? Luckily, I think only one happens. Yes. Okay, only one happens. This thing could have Sonic Boom, so let's be very careful. I'm just going to go straight into Brady because this thing could have Sonic Boom. And if it does, I'm not dealing with it. Double kick this thing, gone. I try to give a little, spread the wealth, a little bit of experience, and Savage was not quite ready, but Savage is level 13. Getting close to evolving. Let's be ready for that. A Minun is coming in. Savage, you have to have this one under control. If you cannot take out this Minun, although you did just get growled, I will be upset. Go for the Mach Punch. How much is that going to do? One more of those, and you should be toast. I did not see what was coming in, so who's the safest to go into? Probably Spork. Spork has the most coverage. It's a Stantler, so you know what? It's a pretty good situation. Use a little Stab Confusion. Actually didn't die. So pretty impressed by that, but it's okay. I'm sorry I did use a lot of speed up button today, guys. Just trying to get through Mount Moon. Okay. So we each take a fossil. It does not matter which one we take because either way, they just are going to get swapped out for an egg when we reach Cinnabar Island in about 1,000,000 years. That's a long time away. 1,000,000 years, that's when the dinosaurs... Fossils, dinosaurs. Can I go back to my turtle story? Because I'm a little upset still. The turtle thing, guys. I saw a turtle helping another turtle off its back, and so my question was, I wonder if these moves are randomized. I think it's just Mega Punch. Yeah, I think it's just Mega Punch and Mega Kick, which I do not care about too much. Let's look for little spaces, see if there's any like berry spots that maybe we could snag an item from, like this one right here that has a net ball. Fantastic. And we will take TM32 for double team. It's so fitting because I did not teach TM32 to what's its face, but it's okay. So what I'm quickly going to do, just to make up for time, is tell my turtle story first of all. Firstly, we have to bury Theory, because I unfortunately have lost Theory, and as you guys know, when a Pokemon dies, it must leave the party forever and go to this box, which we will accurately name, as always. Is there less spaces in this game? I don't know. As we always name it, we will name this box the Got Wrecked box, because Theory got absolutely shreked. and is no longer with us. What we will do, though, to make up for that loss, I don't want this to be a completely devastating ending. So what we will very quickly do is we will run over to this route because it is a new area and therefore a new encounter. Who wants lasagna? And we will get our Route 4 encounter. We'll catch this thing and we'll hatch a new Pokemon. It is a Rattata. Doesn't really matter. Oh, dropping so many bars, they make your head go splatter. We have 10 Pokeballs, so you'd think we'd be able to catch this thing. Probably. Simple and easy. Okay, we've already caught Rattata, so no big deal. We run right back in here, and we're going to get another egg, which means I need to get the the app on my phone ready. Guys, I'm a little hyper tonight, which is why you're seeing so much speed. It's also 11:20 at night, and I still need to edit Isaac, which is why the whole process kind of needed to be sped up, so I apologize. Next episode will be significantly more subdued. Oh, we have a rival battle. So that's really scary. Yeah, we got a rival battle coming up, and I'm pretty sure his Pidgeotto's level 18, so I think we're a little under-leveled. So you may see a grinding montage happen, just a heads up. You may see a grinding montage happen at the beginning of next episode, and followed by a sacrifice at the very beginning of next episode. Which box are we on? I think we're back on box 1. So lettuce, why don't you, oh, lettuce, rest in peace, Ralts. Let's grab our Dice Rolly app here. Here it is, you guys can see it. I'll roll this thing a couple times, and our column selection is going to be column number 6. I'm on the speed up button apparently. Column number 6, and our row is going to be row number 5. Guys, it's gonna happen. It all comes together. Guys, you don't understand. You do not understand. You do not. So much is about to make sense. This is such a good Pokemon. So many things are about to happen. So as you guys remember, I attempted to record the first episode of this. And I don't remember what went wrong. Oh, I was not recording. I thought I'd press the start recording button, and I had not. And in that situation, when that happened, the first starter that I got was not Lapras. The first starter I got was actually column 6, row 5. The Pokemon we are about to hatch. So in a way, even though you guys didn't get to see that episode because I was never recording, even though I thought I was, this was the true starter to this Pokemon Fire Red Egglocke. You will understand why I loved it so much when I show you everything about it. You will also understand, I'll explain something else in a second. Let's let this beautiful Pokemon hatch first. It's a Horsey! Now I know what you're thinking, it's just a Horsey. What's so exciting about a Horsey? Yes, I will nickname you Horse. I will nickname you. And I always nickname my Horsies Mystery because SpongeBob is a show that I used to watch a lot. And that was a solid episode. So we always nickname our Horsies Mystery. Let me show you this Pokemon. It's level 5. What level was the Rattata? I'll have to go check. This Pokemon is Hardy Nature, so that's not super great, but that's fine. Because its moveset... Excuse me? Aurora Beam, Octazooka, Dragon Breath, and Dragon Rage. Not only is the moveset stacked, you guys will now understand why I got so excited about the Dragon Scale that we found in today's episode. And when I found it, I went, but I realized that I didn't actually hatch the Horsey in this playthrough, but now we have. I am so glad I decided to go a little bit longer and hatch that last Pokemon. Guys, we have a Kingdra on the way. I'm kind of two minds because, like I said, from this point forward, I think we're gonna rock a party. Well, we may as well rock a party of 6 right now. First of all, what level was this Rattata? It was level 10, so we get to bump this boy all the way up to level 10, which I will do right now. I almost used that on Hira, and that would have been bad. We'll bump you all the way up to level 8. Smoke screen, absolutely not, because have you seen the rest of your moveset? and level 10. Fantastic. We need to look at our party really quickly. I'm actually going to take Olimar the Oddish as the 6th member of the team. We do not have a grass type on the team yet. And as much as I was just raving about this horsey, we already have Lapras as a starter. And while Lapras doesn't have an ice move yet, and maybe won't be, you know, an eventual dragon type, having that in the box and maintaining a dragon scale, so good. So I'm going to stick with that for now. I'm going to give Oddish the good old experience share that we just grabbed, just so we can help him out a little bit. And yeah, next episode, we will either have a grinding montage at the very beginning. A sacrifice needs to happen, is the problem, because like we have 4 of our water type moves left. He's doing fine, but we only have 1 earthquake. We're running out of electricity. We have no drill pecks left. Man, we've just banked on Panzer a lot in this playthrough. Brady, you're looking fine, and Olimar obviously just joined the team, so not much to contribute yet. But maybe we'll try to make it through Nugget Bridge, but it probably just makes more sense to sacrifice somebody. Who am I going to sacrifice? I can't sacrifice Olimar because Olimar hasn't seen combat yet. I really don't know who to sacrifice. I love every member of this team so much. I mean, this is a decision for next episode, so join me at the beginning of Friday's episode, guys, where you will see which of these party members is going to be sacrificed. That's another thing that's kind of difficult about only having 5 party members, is it makes my decision of which Pokemon to sacrifice that much harder. Oh well, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you subscribe to become a citizen of PlaycrastiNation today. And if you know anyone that you think would be a great Playcrastinator, go ahead and send them by, because we would love to have them. They're going to want to see Friday's decision, guys. You can also, by the way, leave your... I won't record Friday's episode until Thursday, or probably like Wednesday night. If you have a vote of these 5, because remember, Olimar has not seen combat, so of these 5... if you were to choose a Pokemon to sacrifice, leave your vote down below for who you think is the... Who do you think should go? This is a hard decision, man. I need some help. I hope you guys stuck around this long, because I need a little bit of input on this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to seeing your opinions on who should be sacrificed, and I'll see you guys on Friday with the culmination of our decision.